am making this video just for me, mostly, so I can look back on this year, which is I don't even know why I want to do that because this year has been the hardest year ever. 2020 is just a complete um, nightmare for me and for a lot of people. Just in case you don't know, well, I hope you know that there's a pandemic going on since March 2020 in the United States. But because of that, there's like a lot of things that happened in my life too that were impacted by it, and also was impacted by other things. Um, I lost my uncle to COVID this year, which is super sad. I am still sad about it. It's a little bit traumatizing, to be honest, because one minute he was fine. Um, he lived in Brazil, even though we're not close. But he's the only uncle that I have from my dad's side that still talk to me, even though we haven't seen each other in a long time. He used to send me messages on Instagram and Facebook. He always encouraged me to travel, to see the world. So, um, yeah, I miss him a lot. And that was really a wake up call, because that happened in April. That, this pandemic is a serious thing and this virus is really serious. And I am so sad that I lost a family member because of it. Another thing too that happened to me this year is that I am separated from my husband. We've been together for about 9 years, and we've been married for about 7 years. And the reasons for separation, I think most of it was because my mental health. I am suffering from anxiety and depression, and since last fall, winter 2019, my mental health was becoming um, more and more severe, and I didn't really have a good insurance to see therapists, um, and so I didn't really have that help. And I am struggling for depressions, probably since I don't know when, since teenager. But the last severe episodes that I had was back in my 20s. And so there was like a gap period of time where I was just, fine. Like I had mild depression, but I was functioning fine. And last year there was like some things that happened in our relationship that triggered um, my depression to be more severe, and also my anxiety. And um, it's understandable if someone doesn't want to be with me because of my mental health issue, because it can be a lot. um, I also have I also am struggling with sometimes with the suicide ideation. I'm not saying that I am suicidal, but I was when I was in my 20s, and now I'm in my late 30s. Um, I try not to act on it. So that is also affecting the relationship, and I know that's a lot for a lot of people, to have spouses or to have girlfriends, boyfriends, partners, that are struggling with mental health. And so, I was not in the position to that I want to put my husband through that, because obviously he couldn't do it. And there's also some boundaries issues that happened. And so, yeah, so we separated in April, and then but we tried to live together, but obviously that didn't work out. So we finally separated live separately at the end of August. And so this year also is the first year that I live by myself again. I think the last time I did that was in my 20s. Um, and it's been like almost 5 months going in. And even though with the pandemic and everything, I feel that, I can do this. I do have our cat here with me, and, he always gives me company. So that part is, it's a blessing for me to have a pet here during this hard time. Those two things happened to me, and also, I lost my relationship with my mom, because we had very different understanding on what COVID is and how it's impacting other people, and how, I wish, she would consider other people. Um, that's like the short story of it. But also, there's like quite a bit of frictions between her and I since like I was little, and um, so there's like a lot of stuff there to unpack that I cannot really go in detail here right now. But I do, want to acknowledge that I do lost that relationship this year, and um, part of it is making me really sad. But part of it too is making me feel good that, I exercise my boundaries, that I won't let people to, just take advantage of, me. Um, yeah, so I guess this year has been like a lot of boundaries exercising going on. Um, but yeah, those three major things happen in my life. Um, but there are some good things too, you know. Um, I started like seeing counselor, um, in March, and that's been going well. Even though, this coming February is not gonna be in my, network, so I have to find another counselor. Um, we sold our house, and because of it, we were able to pay, our debt, and so I'm debt free. That part is super good. And I'm saving money so I can go travel, in fall 2021. I'm planning not to live in the United States, for very much longer. I think like I'm giving myself time till fall 2021, so I can, you know, go then to travel the world. And I'm planning to work while I'm traveling. Um, so that's what I've been doing too. I've been, taking TEFL certification classes, so I can get my certification. But I'm also like up for, any other work, as long as like, you'll give me money, and also, will let me keep on traveling. Um, but it's, it all depends on the pandemic. How's it going here and the rest of the world, part of the world? Hopefully, we'll get better. If not, then I have to push it till 2022. But that's like my life goal right now, is to, not be here and be more location independent and pursue my love for traveling, because, I put that off for 9 years when I was married, just because, um, it's hard to have another person, that want, the same thing as you. So, um, but I'm not gonna put it off any longer, and so I am committed to make it happen. Um, 2021, I really want it to be a better year than 2020. Not just for me, but for all of us. There's a lot of things that happen in this country. Um, and I would like to see, um, people feel better about life, about, you know, about things, just like, for example, about work, about jobs, about how they're gonna pay their bills, about how they're gonna feed their kids. That's all I want. Oh, and another good thing that happened to me this year is that I've been active um, with the Portland Leftists um, organization for mutual aids, and um, that's been like very fulfilling for me. And I would like to encourage everyone that can help other people to do the same if you can. And if you need help, make sure that you reach out to your community, to people around you, because at the end of the day, people really do want to help other people. Yeah, so that's like what has been going on in my life in 2020. Pretty much it's just survival, rebuilding, um, lots of like self healing, lots of like hot baths. uh, a lot of time that I spend by myself, and that's been very helpful too. I do miss my friends and family, to see all of you in person, and I hope everybody will have a good year next year. Um, I hope it will be better than this year, and it won't get worse. And if you're struggling with your mental health, especially during this time, because it's winter, it's dark, it's cold, and just know that you're not alone. And even if other people cannot love you because of it, you know you are worthy so much of love, and you know the love that you give to yourself is the best love. So I just want to let you guys know that 2020 is almost over, and I'm so excited for 2021, as excited as I can be despite the circumstances. And make sure that you get vaccinated next year, and make sure that you know you are hanging in there, because I feel that the good things and the better things are up ahead. um, have a very happy new year, and I hope when I look back at this video next year on December 31st 2021, I will be somewhere else, and I will be doing something that is fun, and I will look back at 2020 as a year that I learned a lot and I grow a lot. Have a great year, everybody. Bye.